Aloha, great job today. Make sure we're in tune. So, mandolin challenge for the week. Don't play with your first finger. Try and play your G major, your C major, and then be able to look down here and look at these two notes. Feels like that's part of an F sharp diminished, doesn't it? It's also the first note that would be part of an E minor, but then we would have a raised. So we could actually figure out all sorts of names of these chords. What I like to do is do chord analysis as usual. It's lots of fun for us. Other than that, being able to play the G major, C major, going up here and then playing your A minor with no first finger is hard. B minor, but then especially playing that C major is ridiculously hard. When you get to this C major or this D minor, those are hard too. But when you work on playing with just this fingerings and leaving this one alone, when you put this back, oh my goodness, you'll be even that much more stronger. Because you'll notice that when playing like a B minor, your finger's now open. If you leave that finger back, you also get a B minor, but it now has an inversion where it's not the inversion where the lower end changes, but one of the notes that you have up top changes, which does a whole heck of a lot for different chord progressions moving through modal structures and just having a general sense of relativity where we are on the fretboard. So for this week, maybe try the same thing. G minor, G minor, D, no first finger, C minor, C minor. Try programming the brain without it. Other than that, if you are going to be using first finger this week, which is, I'm not telling you not to, try playing like a B flat major. Then we would have an E flat minor. Is that right? No. B flat major, B flat major. B flat major goes to a C minor. Nice. C minor to a D minor. E flat major, there it is. Here comes our F major. When we're gonna go to our G minor, there's our minor 6. So we can go back to our F major and make it a diminished, which also looks a whole heck of a lot like having our F major and giving it a. We can play which is that flat dominant 7th in there and that flat 3rd, and it turns it into the diminished, and then that resolves definitely back into your 1 chord. So basically your B flat major. Ta-da. If you can go through that in the process, seeing it through odd chords that have lots of bar structures, then you most definitely are going to be able to see it in any major chord which has open phrasings. I enjoyed seeing this. Remember when we're going through this, if the chord progression you're going to choose this week is something like a C major, a G major, and an F major, remember you can play your C major with a C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. You can play your G major with a C, A, G, F, G, A, B, C. And in the key of G major, not flat, not having that F natural or that F sharp, we would have our flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So we would be feeling that C major scale over the top of a G major. Well, that fits in well because there is no F natural in the key of C. If you were going to do an A minor, you could also play that C major. So what I would suggest is pick 3 chords and run up a major mode. Excuse me. And what we'll find is when you're playing, let's say, C major scale over the F major, that we'll actually get rid of our B natural, or our B flat, which would have given us our do, re, mi, fa, but we're raising it to the raised 4th, which makes it F Lydian, and C major scale, A minor scale, and an F Lydian scale, they're all the same. So now we're going to be getting into diagnosing modes and how we use them over the top of our scales, over our inversions, and how to see those inversions as different chords. It's good seeing you. See you next week.